Right now, it is time for our perfect game player of the week, powered by Launch Hydrate. Joshua Priest is a 2027 grad. He's 15, PG grade 9, uncommitted, out of San Diego, California. Excited, especially perfect timing to have Jonesy on for a San Diego guy. How do you say that? I always mess it up.
La Jolla?
La Jolla.
La Jolla?
La Jolla High School.
Yeah.
La Jolla Country Day. Joshua Priest joining us right now, and thanks to Launch for hooking this up. It's right here. Josh, how you doing, dude? You're on with Jonesy, Kratz, Pierzynski, and little old me.
I mean, wow, I'm just astonished to be here with you guys. Like, I'm just really excited. I don't know how to express it.
Well, we appreciate it, Josh. But my question is what's wrong with you? You're not committed yet. I mean, kids commit at like 12 years old. I mean, you're 15. What the heck is going on here?
Yeah, I know. I want to take my time, make sure I go on my official visits, make sure it's like the right place. Get a good relationship with the guys, and make sure it's like a home feel.
Good. You know what? That is the smartest thing you could ever say. Take your time, enjoy it, because guess what? If you go to college, you're going to have to spend, if you go to a big school, you're likely going to spend 3 or 4 years there. So make sure it's the right spot. Do not rush into it. These kids, man, they pick places at like 12 years old. They don't know.
They switch sometimes.
I know, but they don't Josh was like, I'm going to commit to UCLA at 12. And then he's like, man, I hate the Bruins. I'm more of a Trojan guy. I don't know. I want to go to Stanford now. Mean, it's like,
well, that's why it's fun, Josh. Yeah. And obviously, in case you're unaware of AJ's approach, he's like, why aren't you committed? He's saying he respects that.
I totally respect it. Yes, 100%. So. I'm proud of you for that.
Yeah, hey, Josh. That. Thank you.
Hey, Josh, nice to meet you. Adam Jones here, San Diego native. And I live in Rancho Santa Fe. I mean, not at the current moment. But my kids are going to go to La Jolla Country Day, as I've heard it's a fantastic school. How is the program, the baseball program there ran by Mr. Edmond? And sell me on La Jolla Country Day, because there's some other schools as Bishop and Francis Parker that I know is some good rivalries. So sell me on La Jolla.
I mean, La Jolla Country Day, really good area. I mean, even just baseball-wise, like Coach Edmond, great guy. As you know, his son's in the major leagues right now. He's doing really well. He even comes to the field just during the winter just to like get his stuff down. And, takes VP. We get to watch him sometimes. And even like, not necessarily baseball-wise, but academically, the school is like outstanding. The teachers, they'll, take extra time, work with you, make sure you like understand the subject and, just get a good grasp of like the material that you're learning and just, make it comfortable for you in a nice home environment at the school.
Who's your favorite big league team and big league player right now that you like watching?
Favorite big league team? Honestly, I like the Royals because they're a religious organization and I'm Christian as well. So, I mean, I respect that and I like what they do. And also Mike Sweeney was my coach for a little bit amount of time. So I really like the Royals.
Wait, Mike Sweeney was your coach? In
Yes,
San Diego or where? Did you ask him about when he was a catcher and he couldn't cut it, so he moved to first base? Did you ask him if he remembers being a catcher with me in the instructional league and he's like, it's too hot, I'm going to first base?
No, I haven't asked him that, but I know he has stories. He's
one of the great. He's one of the great dudes of all time. So it's a good Mike's guy. Awesome. That's a great guy to model your game after. What's your favorite position? Because we look at it says outfield, infield, utility, pitcher, first base,
everything.
So what's your favorite position?
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of going back and forth right now. Like, I really like the outfield. I think it's fun. I also like the infield because it's like, it's just fun to take ground balls and like basically be more into the game.
All right, closer to home plate gets
Also, the right response would have been AJ. I don't have to commit to that, okay?
All right, so what's the 60 time?
Yeah,
we just saw you running. Can you beat Jonesy?
Ooh,
I don't know. I might have to find out. But I don't know.
What's the time? What do you got? What's your best time right now?
Fastest time so far is a 6.5.
Ooh, Jonesy ain't catching that. Jonesy ain't catching that.
6.5 at 15. Yeah. You got me by 100%. My fastest was 6.39, but I was 19, so I was in pro ball and got some So
Wow.
you got me. You got me. I see you got me in size too at the age, but you still gonna have to get a little bit bigger and stronger. But how is it, having older guys? You got obviously you have seniors on your team. How is it looking up to them? Is like not just academically, but like, hey, they are showing you the pathway. You got some big brothers, not just in your family, but in your teammates, between your teammates. How is it? And also with playing against the kids that are that you're meeting, playing in perfect game. You're meeting kids all across the United States. How is those relationships starting to form? Because you're going to be playing against these kids either in college or in pro ball for the foreseeable future.
I mean, yeah. I mean, last year, perfect game success. There's these kids from the Dominican Republic. One of them's Neymar Torres, and same with Ricky Escobar. Like they were just teaching me another language, like Spanish, and it's really enjoyable to like learn from them. And then even with high school, like they've been 4 years, I mean, they've been like in high school for 4 years. So like they'll just like give it to me straight up and like not beat around the bush, and just I guess be a good teammate, and you know, I, I guess just help me if I need it. Yeah.
Joshua, dig yourself for a minute. Who's your travel squad?
Travel squad as of right now is the ZT Prospects with Coach Eric.
Okay. All right. And you guys played in all the big ones, right? So did you guys win some tourneys this year? Did you go deep or what?
Yeah, we won a lot of them. Our team's actually doing really well. We got good pitching. We got a good team environment. Just trying to build closer together like brothers. And hopefully, I think it's Jupiter we might go to later this year, and yeah, I hope we can win that one as well.
All right. What's the hardest guy you faced? Because did you see the 12-year-old yesterday at the Little League World Series throwing 81? So, I mean, have you guys, what's the hardest guy you faced so far?
Sasquatch. He's a 6'7" pitcher committed to ASU. I actually faced him with the SoCal Giants. He throws, I think, between 94 and 96.
At 15 years old?
No, this was a year ago. A year ago, yeah. It was really fun because I mean, my brother, he was playing, and it's like basically the committee game. So he's like, all right, why don't I just hop in there, get in at bat, and have some fun. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take this time, cherish it, have fun up there. I work a really good count, 3-2 count, throws me a fastball like low and out. I drive it to right center and get a double, which I'm like, wow, this is awesome. Just having a fun time with the older boys. And then after that, I actually steal third, which was really cool because I'm just like, I'm having a really fun time on the baseball field. Like, I was having a blast that day. Yeah, it was fun.
That's awesome. And his name's Sasquatch.
That's you got to hit him against
Sasquatch.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's
well,
great.
Hey, great to have you on, Joshua. All right, keep doing your thing, and respect from all of us. And you're really well spoken and mature at 15 years old. All right, and tell AJ I'll commit to positions and schools whenever I want.
Thank you so much for having me. I really had a good time. Oh, last question. Adam, what's some advice that you give to your 15-year-old self that maybe I could, take along with me?
Ooh, do more push-ups. I always tell myself that. That's a Scott Braun this recipe. But just practice, and also take your time off. Take time off. Relax. Because San Diego, I know we got all the sports, but you can play in the wintertime. There's no day off. You can play, Thanksgiving tournaments, Christmas tournaments. Just take some time off. Just remember to give your body a little bit of rest.
Okay. And then one of my last questions, what about mentally, like the mental side of the game? What are your, thoughts, opinions, or like, what do you like when you're playing or when you are playing, like what do you think about right before you go on the box, on the on deck circle, or even just after like a good or bad, like I don't know, what are you saying to yourself?
Well, you're a little too young for some of the things that we say to ourselves in the majors in this show. But no, it's the mental approach is very important because you have to go up there, understand that. Look at, hey, you might have got me last time. This is a whole new opportunity. Whatever happened, it's the turn the page. Major leaguers are the best at turning the page. Each level you go, as you've seen, when you're playing high school ball, you're better than everybody. The second that you get into these tournaments and these classics, there's a lot of people that's on the same level. once you get into pro ball college, it's the same thing. What separates you is who can turn that page better, who can have the amnesia the most, and who can just be like, hey, I failed then. Now it's time to succeed over. So it's just having that amnesia and understanding that, hey, it's a failure's game, but I'm gonna come out on top.
That's good stuff, Jonesy. We
Yeah.
got to run, but Joshua,
That's awesome.
awesome having you on, dude. Take that. So appreciate you. And want to remind everyone to check out launchhydrate.com for 20% off on all flavors, or you can scan that QR code on your screen right now. Make sure you use the claim code 20FOUL-LAUNCH. 20FOUL-LAUNCH. Launch Hydrate on the desk right now, too, with the pretty logo.